What's that sound? It's For Amusement Only, the EM and Bingo Pinball Podcast.
Welcome back to For Amusement Only. This is Nick Baldridge. Tonight I wanted to continue in my series of wood rails that have previously been to the York Show. And I wanted to highlight one not from last year, but a few years ago. Gottlieb's Criss Cross from 1958. Now, this game has very interesting play mechanics. There is a set of 5 bumpers at the top of the game, and your goal is to light 3 bumpers in a diagonal arrangement, or the 4 corners bumpers. And so this game hits home to me as a guy who enjoys bingos, because that's kind of bingo-esque gameplay. The other thing that's fantastic about this game is that there's a roto target right in the center of the playfield. Only one roto target is available at any given time, and this game is fairly unique in that each of the roto targets is actually a color instead of a number, a card, a letter, or a point value. So when you hit the corresponding color, it will light the corresponding bumper. There are also rollovers, which allow you to light the bumpers. And when you light the diagonal arrangement, you earn a special right away. But when you light the corners arrangement, it will light the gobble holes. That's right, there's gobble holes too. Those gobble holes are arranged to the left and right side of the roto. And if you've been listening for a while, I know I've mentioned it previously, but I really like games with gobble holes. I think I first mentioned that in the Dancing Dolls episode, which was a long time ago, but gobble holes, and I've never expanded upon it, so here you go. The thing about gobble holes that I enjoy is that it's a play element that you constantly have to avoid until you actually manage to complete a sequence, and then your goal is to drain the ball. But you don't want to drain the ball in the normal way, you want to drain it in one of the lit holes. It's very challenging to do and super rewarding when you actually manage to do it. So, there's something that I enjoy. Not everybody's cup of tea. The other thing I like about this game are the skinny kicking rubber area on either side of the flippers. They're the long, thin strip instead of the more usual triangular arrangement. I like these too. It's just different from many other games, and certainly any modern game. This game also has a couple of stand-up targets and a few different rollovers which score different point values. But your main goal is to light those bumpers. As far as points go, you can earn up to 7 million on this game, but that's relatively difficult to do. If you land in one of the gobble holes when it's not lit, it scores 500,000 points. This game also has a match feature, so at the end of the game, it's going to attempt to match the last 2 digits in your point value. And if you match, it will give you a replay. Now let's talk about the artwork. This game has the interesting theme of ladies in bathing suits playing in the snow. It's a little unusual. It's really very nice artwork. Some of the ladies are skiing, some are building snowmen, and it all seems very improbable. But that's part of the charm. The cabinet design is more geometric shapes, and honestly, the head design, which has multiple layered chevrons, is very attractive, and I really enjoyed the gameplay of this game quite a bit. Spinning the roto is always rewarding. Hitting the roto is even more so because that shot is so dangerous with the gobble holes on either side. But it is quite fun, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I hope to see it again someday. Well, that's all for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. My name again is Nick Baldridge. You can reach me at foramusementonlypodcast@gmail.com, or you can call me on the Bingos line. That's 724-BINGOS-1, 724-246-4671. You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, via RSS, on Facebook, on Twitter at Bingo Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at nbaldridge, or you can listen to us on our website, which is foramusementonly.libsyn.com. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.